Every school owner must have a niche. They have to stand out and they have to have a reason why they're in existence at all, because that is what will appeal to the customer. One of the things that I will say to school owners to do is that when you're doing your research, try and find out what other schools are doing, because if you have a whole load of schools, secondary schools, setting up doing exactly the same thing, then the parents are going to be like, why should I come to your school? So you need to go around, identify what the schools are doing well, what they're not doing so well, where their strengths are, where their weaknesses are, and say, okay, how do I play? You know, what do I bring to the mix that this school doesn't have? In Global International College, we've identified ourselves from get-go and said, look, this is our vision. Because your vision determines how you stand out. This is our vision. We have come here, we're a Christian school. We are here to transform lives, and to transform lives through education and to build leaders. When you do a research on what the needs, like I said, we did a survey of what parents want in a school. When you do a research, it allows you to now position yourself and say, okay, when we are going into the market, this is what we're offering into the market, because we believe that the parents are not getting it from other schools, and we're going to stand out doing that. And everywhere you go, that is what you play to. Everybody should just walk in their lane. School owners need to sort of calm down a bit and say to themselves, how do we separate ourselves from the whole mass out there, and then do something that we believe. When you look at some of the websites of schools in the US and you look at the UK, you see that they are pushing what they stand for. And you see that, yes, they all look alike at the same time, but there are certain things about them. It could be their academic results, and they determine that. Parents tell us in Global and say, oh, Global is known for academic results. That's what they tell us. So they already identified that we have put a lot of resources. And in Global, we pride ourselves in the fact that if you want to go any country you're going to, when you finish SS3 and you want to prepare you for university, we prepare you for the curriculum of that country. So people know that if they want to go to Canada, they will be doing a Canadian high school diploma in Nigeria. So I will not do one cap fits all. I think it's so unfair that I was just say I'm going to do one thing and then you carry it, if you like, carry it anywhere. But I'm preparing you for the country you are going to. So by the time you get to that destination, you already are wearing that country. You understand the culture of the country. So that's the difference that we try and push, in Global. And so a lot of owners need to do a bit of research and say, how do we want to push? Don't go into education and replicate somebody else. That person that you are replicating is a brand. You have to be a brand yourself. And that person has been around. You can imagine me trying to replicate British International School. British International School prepares students who want to go to the UK. By year 8 or year 9, some of them are already transferring to the UK. Grange was also like that. That was their own positioning. That when you bring your child to us for 3 years, we know your child is going to the UK. So we prepare them for the SSAT. That's all we do. Some of them keep their children, but that was their positioning. And parents who wanted their children to go to the UK took them to Grange or to British International School. But parents who want their children to go to Nigerian universities looked for different schools who were running the Nigerian curriculum.